The coordinates are south 37 degrees 31.055 minutes and east 145 degrees 30.326 minutes. And this is the location where we found the Leadbeater's possum last night, and it's a really big win for us because it's evidence that this area is active Leadbeater's possum habitat. It's actually scheduled to be logged in a matter of days, and we were out there last night to try and make one last stand, and we had no luck, and we're on our way back to the cars, and then something popped up on the thermal camera and we checked it out, and sure enough it was a Leadbeater's possum, and it just sat there, and it kind of put on a show for us. This was only my third night going into the coop, and we actually saw 2 Leadbeater's possum on the night, so it does bring up the question how well they surveyed the area.
So this here, we've photographed and filmed Leadbeater's possums on this exact tree. It was a bit harder to find than normal. I don't know if you can see all this, but this is the carnage they've created trying to widen the road for the logging trucks. And this spot here, I think this is the tree here, this thin eucalypt. And I think that was the first time we filmed a Leadbeater's possum actually. So all this habitat, all up and down, all through here, there's a special protection zone here as well. It's all active. The whole lot contains Leadbeater's possums. They have a 200 metre buffer around any sightings of Leadbeater's possums, but 200 metres, if you've ever seen a Leadbeater possum move, is nothing. They can just charge through the trees like nothing can stop them. Just down here, a couple of 100 metres is where the logging coop starts. And we've followed them all the way through here, all the way down past the giant hollow tree, right up to the edge of that. Basically, what's required of us is filming it and getting a GPS in the same unbroken shot. Which, if you can see the amount of carnage we've got here, I mean, not every person has one of these or anything that can do the job. So I don't know why it's left up to us, but it is, and that's why we're out here, because this is gonna go. So we're standing on the edge of the coop right now, and it looks like, so that goes right along, is that Yaelink Road up this side?
Yes, yeah, Yaelink Road goes for about 800 metres along the edge of what will be the coop.
And then it cuts straight through this forest here?
Yeah, starting at this tributary here and heading all upslope to the northeast.
So all these giant trees here, they're gone?
Yeah, that'll be...
That's the end of it?
Shortly, yep.
Wow. And what do? They just put a landing in and just truck it all out?
Yeah, so they'll start down the bottom of the hill around about here, and the bulldozer will head up and the harvester will head up the hill and start dragging the trees, cutting and dragging the trees down to the bottom. We'll probably end up looking like the rusty logging coop down there at the start of the Toolangi State Forest.
And then they're probably going to burn it all afterwards.
It will be burnt. So the Leadbeater's possum was just within 200 metres of where we are now.
Yeah.
And the Leadbeater's possum has also been found just a little bit further down the road.
Right, and they travel too, they'll go right through here.
Yeah, this is all part of Leadbeater's possum country.
I mean, there could be anything in that.
It is. There's some amazing wet forests, mountain ash forests, abutting some cool temperate rainforest just downstream from us.
Yeah. This is our watershed, this is where we get our water from, this is where animals live. This is our tourism, everything about this area needs to stay. They shouldn't be touching it, they shouldn't have people like us having to come out here and prove what exists in here. They should just leave it alone.